Okay. Hey, so my recording setup has changed drastically. Oh, switch weapons. So there might be some background noise and some extra typing noise and stuff. Oh, cool, it auto-accepted that.
Sawfang, it's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering, one by one. The wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Sawfang. We shall finish this once and for all.
Well, before I did this, I wanted to do this.
Have eyes, champion. Blind them.
I wanted to do the world quests I needed to do out of here, but it auto-accepted that, so yeah, never mind. We're gonna do this really quickly, repeat that quest from earlier. Because there's good gear here. But yeah, my setup has changed pretty drastically, so if you hear typing noise and stuff like that, and probably more dog barking, sorry, there's not a ton I can do right now until I move, so the next month is going to be strange to record. Yeah, I don't know. I just finished watching Warbringers, the second one, the one with Sylvanas. And it it just straight up shows her burning Teldrassil, like ordering it herself. So there's no hope of it being a misunderstanding where somebody else did it or anything like that. It's just, we're back to, oh, the Horde is just evil again. Which, frankly, sucks. It is very much lessening my enjoyment of this game already. And I have not even seen the next thing. Like, yeah, that sucks a lot. I don't know. Man, we're gonna see it today because, I mean, BFA is what, next week? No, week after. But next week will be the battle, at Lordaeron, right? I don't actually know. Maybe this will be a 3-week thing. Maybe this will be 3 separate weeks of this, which would honestly not be great either. I know they gotta pad things out. I was off by a week. I completely forgot that, like, this entire thing was, oh, jeez. Forgot this entire thing. We had an entire week extra, but I think that's with the battle for Undercity, like the Lordaeron one. The Lordaeron side of things, which you only get if you pre-ordered. Which seems kind of weird and shitty. You only get a chunk of the story if you pre-order. But I think you get it later. Or, I don't think it's pre-order, I think if you... Well, I guess it would have to be pre-order, but I think it's the opening of the actual... expansion? I think that's like the opening chunk of the expansion is that battle. Because it's also the opening cinematic too. So I'm assuming that we'll see that in game for anybody who bought it. Who buys it even later. They don't have to pre-order. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling because I just woke up like maybe 20 minutes ago and was like, oh hey, look, the servers are back up. Just gonna kill this last one. Yeah, come here. Have I mentioned how much I really, really like new Hunter? There we go. Hey bud, come here. Oh, you disappeared, okay. So I went with that hyena because I reworked my look a little bit. So, you know, got the cool skull spear, and I finally got revered with the fucking laughing skull. I finally just sat down and did that yesterday. Oh, the sounds of war are nice. I mean, they're not, but it's nice that they actually added that in, because I don't think it was here earlier. Might have been. I've been playing with the game muted, because I watch other shit while I do. Oh, Sourfang. Wow, you're all the way up there, huh? Yeah, you are all the way up there. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very much not... I'm very not happy about it. Like, I'm not even torn on how I feel about this. I'm extremely unhappy with the way that this is going so far, and I just... I think it's really shitty. Yeah, there's nothing else to grab. It's all the same shit. 15, though. Need to get rid of those fucking boots, though. Jesus, that doesn't look good. We're gonna touch down just outside of where we're supposed to go and quick change those boots, because I refuse to have those look like that.
Stop, browse.
No. Yeah.
Beware of Yeti.
Yeah. I'm just a pathetic creature of meat and brew. That is so fucking depressing sounding from a dude who's just... He just manages a fucking yak sore. Hey, what's up, man?
Speak quickly.
Journey was treacherous, but we never lost sight of our goal. I'll not slay innocents. They do not raise arms against us, we shall spare them. Enter Lorandel, capture any civilians you find there. They should be questioned, then released.
In battle, strategy.
Oh, Jesus.
As important as
I am he that watches the... Okay, yep. This is it. Route the defenses. Cannot risk allowing a single enemy to escape. He said rendezvous. Lorandel has mustered significant reinforcements on shore because he took a fucking week. Slay him. Okay.
honor.
Oh. Well. Shit. Let's fucking go.
I'm out of range. Don't have a target.
Man, I also really wish it wasn't resetting my fucking pet bar every time I enter the game. There are some really weird UI bugs with this new UI. Like, it randomly turns off Growl. It resets my pet bar every time. You already got all them. Hey, dude. You're not fighting. Come with us to safety. Okay. Can't just... Whatever. Why are they all Worgen? I guess it makes sense. Worgen are from around here. Well, not really, but yes, also because they're based in the World Tree now. So yeah, that actually does make sense. I only know that because the only Worgen, the only Alliance character I have is a Worgen. Oh, I didn't realize the big guy was there. Somehow I just didn't notice the giant moving tree. I thought you were a goblin. Like, what the fuck? What is a goblin doing? And I was very confused. It looks like there's a specific person we're meant to kill over here. Yeah, right below me, actually. Yo, her armor set is dope. Oh, it's like a mix of a bunch of different kinds. Huh. I have those gloves. Oh, wow, yeah, we are just fucking this place up, huh? I love how the male night elves dress just as scantily clad. Why did it have to be a glaive thrower? Why did I attack a glaive thrower? At this point, it's too far. I can't not. Oh hey, wow, a Druid of the Branch. Shocking. Well, thanks. Are you still seriously getting attacked, buddy? Like, for real? Whatever. I guess I'm not getting out of combat that way. Oh, just a ghost wolf, not even a... Alright, can we get far enough to get out of combat, or what? Yeah, hey... we still need civilians, okay. Now, where's the people who are glowing? I need to find them, and... Hey, there's one. I don't have to get off my mount for the rest of this, probably. Yeah, I don't speak common, my dude. I'm an orc. Don't know why you wouldn't, though. Doesn't make sense that you wouldn't speak common. Considering it's called common. But I guess it's alliance common. That distinction always bugged me. Alright. Cool. Still have to stop all 8 attacks on Chromie. Still probably not gonna ever do that. Oh, you got a fucking Warframe.
I am sorry.
Small mercy, shown honor to our enemy, driving them out. But almost too easy. Congratulations, success, but since something is not right. Yeah, it is not secure, sign something amiss. We've no sign of Storm Rage. Oh, this is the end. Yeah, this is the last bit. Scale Force Darkshore for the War Chief.
We are the true. Make haste. The War Chief awaits.
Yeah, this is it. Wow, cool. Yeah, we get the end of this. I'm gonna do the Alliance side too. My rogue should be able to get to it. Maybe. I don't actually... maybe not. My rogue is very undergeared. Oh, hey, Sourfang.
The War Chief faces Storm Rage alone. I must... Sourfang? A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion, no! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive. Come, champion. We must follow our war chief to victory.
Okay. I was wondering when that would go away. Oh, Starfang's just walking back on his own, really? Like, he's not gonna disappear? Oh. Wow. Wow. Just say a word, and there it goes. Alright, well, let's see the burning of Teldrassil. Because that's what we're about to see. Ugh, I'm so mad. Hey, Sylvanas. What's
we
up?
are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands
Yeah, I'm ready.
in our way.
Let's go.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
No. This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner. You were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool. Take her! Run! Life is pain. Hope fails. Now you understand. Ah, don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I? Burn it. Burn it!
Yep. So,
If not slaves to this torment.
yeah.
When I
Cool.
sent you on this mission, I did not foresee this outcome. Our attack was meant to end a war before it began. To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke. To inflict a wound that would bleed the Alliance dry. We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will have need of you.
So let's talk, huh? Alright, so the rest of this is just gonna be me discussing my issues with this. So if you don't want to hear that, have a nice night. I'll see you. So, fuck this. Legitimately fuck this storyline. Fuck turning Sylvanas from a sympathetic character who lost her people and found a new one and was willing to do damn near anything to protect them, to a just murderous, bloodthirsty warlord. Fuck this entire thing. Legion had misunderstandings that caused the to cause the problems there. The Alliance saw the Horde leaving as them abandoning them. The Horde saw that there was nothing they could do to that they were going to be overrun and the Alliance was going to fail anyway. This is just objectively evil now. Like, Cataclysm is... The storyline for Sylvanas is one of the more interesting things in that entire game. I really enjoyed it. This is... because she spends a lot of time still developing the Plague and learning how to raise the dead with the Valkyr and everything else. And it sucks that she's doing that, but she's not just exterminating entire, like, towns to raise them and shit. They have gone from her being a morally questionable but sympathetic character to just Garrosh 2. And the fact that in 3 expansions we've now had 2 Garroshes. Remember in Warcraft 3 where there was like nuance and stuff between the Horde and Alliance and the deeds that they've done, and neither was wholly good or evil and took time to like really go through this kinds of stuff? Remember? Oh, this is to see it without it being fucked. Remember when there was like actual good writing there that left both sides as, hey, they're kind of fucked up. The Alliance does some really fucked up things, like, you know, slavery and all that shit. And the Horde does a lot of fucked up things, like lots of wars. And they gave reasonings for the wars and stuff. And the Horde was a sympathetic, if not completely morally just, like, set of races and characters. Remember when Jaina murdered her own family to, like, save the orcs because she saw something good in them? And now she gets a... The first Warlords video, or first Warbringers video, was Jaina raising the ship that they had sunk as like a ghost ship now, where she is taking it back to Kulturas. Like, she's raising her father's ship. Her brother was on that ship too, I believe. And she's raising that ship, and it's fucking a ghost ship that she is captaining back to Kulturas. In the entire time, there is a song being sung about how she betrayed her family. But she still gets this cool cutscene where she gets to return to them and is their leader now. Meanwhile, the Horde gets Sylvanas, who, as we just saw, was brutally murdered in defending Silvermoon and turned against her will into a banshee, used as a pawn by the Lich King used as a pawn by Arthas until his power weakened enough before becoming Lich King, and that she could escape, and then did her best to form the Forsaken and lead them and keep them safe and protected and make sure that her new people endure. And then we get like comics of her plotting to murder her sisters and how they'll all serve her in death, and now burning burning Teldrassil. Like, a lot of us assumed, well, they can't just go full in on this. It's gotta be oh, well, maybe it's Gallywix. Like, I think I said in the last one, like, it's probably Gallywix, because he's a fucking backstabbing piece of shit who would do something like this. He would go and burn Teldrassil because he's actually a fucking old god sympathizer or some shit and wants to start this war so that the place is weakened for when the Naga attack or something. I could see something like that. I could see this having been a fucked up set of circumstances that again look like Sylvanas did something objectively bad, but instead, actually, it's like it's a trick of the camera for each side, where, like I said in the beginning of Legion, where the Alliance sees the Horde abandon them, but the Horde is being overrun and they can't see it because they're up on a cliff. Like, something like that. I was hoping that it would be done. And it's not. And I hate the fact that I don't like this writing, and I think it is really, really kind of terrible on the side of, like, hey, again, Horde is, like, objectively all POC and marginalized races, while the Alliance is, like, a bunch of white people and some furries. And it's... This is the, third time that the Horde has been evil? Second major time where an expansion has revolved around it? Like, and I feel shitty criticizing the writing because Christy Golden just took over, and I do not for a second believe that she is a worse writer than Chris Metzen, but anytime I think about criticizing her, it feels like I'm just criticizing a woman who took a guy's position. And that is not at all the case. I am criticizing the fact that I don't believe she understands Sylvanas as a character, as well as some of the people who have been writing on this game for 20 plus years. Or the nuances of Horde and Alliance. Her books with single characters, like the Illidan book and stuff like that, really, really fantastic. Really good looks at single characters, but a character also. Illidan is the only one I've read. I've heard her other books are really great too. Illidan's the only one I've read. I think she did Proudmoore as well. But Illidan is a character outside of Horde and Alliance who they've retconned a shit ton, so she could do whatever she wanted with him. She can't retcon everything with Sylvanas, and going back on a lot of Sylvanas' character with this feels incredibly wrong and tone deaf to what that character has been since Warcraft 3, like since Frozen Throne, when, like, she's always been manipulative and conniving and willing to do shitty things to protect her people, but burning Teldrassil was not done to protect anyone. We were supposed to take it, to keep it as a bulwark against the Alliance coming in. We weren't supposed to burn it. That was just spite and hatred and shitty evil. And it sucks. I hate it. I hate that this is where we are again. Honestly, if I could, I would probably at this point return BFA. But I can't, so I'm gonna play it because I spent the fucking $70 on it. But I am extremely disappointed right now. And I know it's not Christie's not the only person writing, but you know, she's the head writer. She's the face of it now. I feel like Metzen leaving kind of opened up a really bad set of things for WoW, because the dude had at least a very clear vision of these characters. And as soon as he stepped away, that vision started to get blurred, and these characters started to fall into really shitty tropes. And I don't think that anybody there is even looking at the side of like, hey, well, you already had the last black leader of the Horde became a fucking fascist, so a racial purity fascist. So hey, let's maybe step back a little bit and not do that with the Horde again. So instead of this one, we just have somebody who's committing genocide. Because remember, they were going to capture the tree because there's people in there. Like, that's a place where the Night Elves live. We just burned it. We didn't capture it. We didn't give them time to evacuate. Nothing. We burned it. Like, that Night Elf said there were innocents in there. And we burned it. We just committed genocide. This is the third time in this game that the Horde has committed some type of bombing genocide on a city. I don't... Stop, Blizzard. Stop. Just take a step back and look at what you are fucking doing. I'm sure by the end of all this, it'll be fine and everybody be... But the optics of this suck. It really sucks. It sucks a lot. So yeah, I have a lot more. I'm actually going to write a thing on this. I was talking about it on Twitter with somebody. So I'm going to do like a whole actual scripted breakdown of this at some point and talk about like relations between race and the character races and everything else. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go get this edited and posted. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.